Day 2 is all about Six Flags. So we woke up this morning. We actually slept in kind of late. I had some hotel room coffee. Yeah, not the best, but anyway, slathered some sunscreen on myself and the fam, and then we headed out. I wanted to show you guys the foyer of this hotel. Look at that beautiful light fixture chandelier situation. Very, very pretty. It's going to be a nice warm day at the park. Thankfully, there's some water rides to help us out, but we're headed to Six Flags. My brother, of course, his 2 boys, and my dad also met us at Six Flags, and it was time for him to slather sunscreen on his kids as well. The heat today was going to be super, super high. The sun was out, and yeah, we did not want to chance anyone getting burned. Look at this herd of people coming in. We got there as soon as it opened, and the first ride we went on is called Aquaman. This ride doesn't last very long, but it packs a punch. It also gives you the opportunity to get soaking wet. So if you are needing to cool down, this is the ride for you. It was probably my favorite ride of the day. The next ride was called Pandemonium, and I think it used to be called the Tony Hawk, and I was not looking forward to this ride. It spins a lot while you go around the track, and I just knew that this was a ride that would make me sick. Just did Pandemonium. No, I can't handle spinning. What do y'all rank that ride?
I think it was like a 7.5 out of 10.
It was a 2. It was a 2. Now, Aquaman, a 10 out of 10, but I feel sick from the spinning. And speaking of spinning, that's brought us to the Riddler. Now, I was the only one that did not get on this ride, but it was honestly because I was afraid it was going to spin really fast, and I just did not want to be queasy again, but everyone else rode it. Now, don't come at me for my video skills, because right now the sun was shining so brightly that I just held the phone up in the direction of the ride, hoping that I got it on camera. Because when I held my phone up, I could not see at all. So I know sometimes they're not in the frame, but that was just the sunlight. And speaking of being queasy, this next ride, I knew I wasn't going to get on it either. This was the Joker. Yeah. Guys, how was it? Wait, I would have died.
I say, Luke, it's okay, you got this.
You all right?
I almost threw up on that one.
Oh.
It's bad.
Is it bad? 1 out of 10. How did you like it?
I liked it 8. I mean, it wasn't that fun, so I get like a 4. It wasn't that fun.
I want to know, how was it?
Brady was clenched so tight, I thought he was going to break his teeth.
How was it? After getting away from some of those carnival-like rides, we then went over to the kiddie section because we had 2 little ones with us, and they got to ride and enjoy a few things while the adults took some breaks. Some much needed breaks from those crazy queasy rides. And let me take just a moment to introduce you to 2 of my nephews. This is Levi, and the younger one is Colson, and he's riding with Ava. And they are 2 sweethearts, and we enjoy all of the time that we get to spend with them when we come out to visit family in Texas. After our small break, then it was time for us to go to Mr. Freeze. Now it was their turn, and they looked a little worried. After waiting in line for Mr. Freeze, which by the way took forever, we got a little bit of a snack. We had this Cheetos popcorn. Y'all, this was so good. It had little Cheeto pieces in it, and it was cheesy. It was perfect. Then my dad got this ice cream, and they freshly made the waffle cone shaped like a fish. After our quick treat or our snack, it was on to more rides, and this one was just for the kids. My husband and I, we opted out. I think the name of it was El Diablo, and look at them. They just hang upside down for a really long time. They basically go in a circle frontwards and backwards. They do actually speed up, but this was nothing that we looked interested in because he was super queasy at this point from Mr. Freeze and all of the other carnival rides. And yeah, so the kids really, really did enjoy this though, and we enjoyed watching them. After that, it was time for us to eat lunch, and I traveled all the way across the park to get a corn dog because, let's face it, that's that's the type of food you want to eat when you're at an amusement park. It was delicious, but they all opted for some pizza, which wasn't that great, but you know. And then Colby, Ava, and Chris got on the Superman. This is Colby's favorite ride, and Ava was waiting to ride this all day long, so he wanted to make sure he was on there. I stayed with the other kiddos. Luke was in line, but he actually got out of line. He panicked, but Brady never planned on riding this ride.
Wait, you go underwater? No, you're going above the water.
We were nearing the end of the day, and we passed by Roaring Rapids, and this was something that we all wanted to ride to cool down.
We are so tired, but we're headed to the Texas Giant. And it's almost 5:30. We just got off of the bobsled. It's also been renamed the Viper, La Vipera. But it was pretty good. I'll have to say there was a few times that I think we're gonna fly out of it, and that's why Colby won't get on it. He's so afraid that it's gonna go out of the thing because it is like a bobsled and it's not on any tracks. But we have made a day of it. We are tired, exhausted, hot, and hungry. So I think we're about to leave the park and get dinner. So I just dropped everybody off at the hotel. We're all exhausted. And I'm going to Rosa's Cafe, which is our favorite fast food Mexican. And I'm going to go through the drive-thru and pick up a ton of Mexican food. Chips, dip, guacamole, steak fajitas, sweet tea, water, everything. And they're all showering and getting, you know, their PJs on and getting settled. And I'm gonna go get the food.
At the lights, turn left onto Precinct Line Road.
That's really loud. And after wow. After everybody is showered or whatever, I'll be back with their food and we will get settled in for the night. Sorry I haven't given you a tour of our room. We have a suite, which is super nice. Chris and I have a king size bed. Each of the children have a queen size bed. The boys are sharing a queen. Ava has her own, and we have a kitchen and dining area and everything. It's really, really, really nice. So let me go get this food and I'll be right back. I got all of the food. It smells delicious. I'm so ready to eat. I will try my best to show you guys the food. I will do my best. But I know that I'm walking into a hotel room with everybody who's relaxed, comfortable, and they've just had showers. So I honestly do not know how dressed my family is going to be. So that will determine how much I can actually show you, but let's get this food in here. I got a whole bag there, an entire bag here, a gallon of sweet tea, and of course a large Diet Coke. I was right about the not dressed. So let me just show you what we ordered, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow after this. All right, we got chips, and we got orders of cheese dip, chili con queso, a bean and cheese burrito for Luke. This is hopefully not upside down. I think this is my husband's, yes, fajitas, and his homemade fresh tortillas right here. So that's going together. Y'all, this steak is amazing. And then there, of course, is his side plate. I also ordered some salsa to go with the chips. And then we have this, which is a taco plate. So it's 3 soft tacos, rice and beans. And then we've got more chips because we ordered a large guacamole. And then Ava and myself got the fajita steak taco salad. So good. About to eat, I'm gonna shower, and I will meet you guys back tomorrow to show you one of our favorite places to beat the heat in Fort Worth. It's called Burgers Lake, and it's amazing. See you then.